Hello again, this is Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to learn a new skill and compete with the young crowd. This is video number 20. I want to show you how to get an IP address of a user in a shared internet. The problem is it won't work because, let me show you something. But when you do run this on a production machine, like a real company, then you can check it out. Because see, the thing is, HTT, I just told them maybe there's just two of them, this one and the other one, which I'm going to show you. Let's save this. Let's put this right. Yeah. See, undefined. This is how it is done. See, this will show you how to get an IP address from a proxy server. I don't have a proxy server. You have to put this inside a production machine where you work, and and they will allow you to do this, because a lot of companies don't allow you to do this. And I think GoDaddy did allow it at one point, but I'm with Name Hero and they don't allow me. So let me show. So a proxy server is like a system or a router that provides a gateway between you and the user and the internet. And this helps you prevent cyber attacks for entering a private network. So if you kind of did this, which it won't work, just to let you know, I just thought I'd show you anyway. Keep it. Oopsie daisy, that's not a good thing. There you go like this. You say HTTP underscore X underscore forward underscore 4. It won't work because we don't know. It won't show you. You know, this what prevents the cyber attacks on entering a private network. So you can check your super globals. That is a setup for you from the production or on your local system. I mean, you can kind of, let's move this, let's do this. And you can say echo pre. Oh no, I'm getting a little sick. Print R $ underscore server because remember, this thing is written in a it's an array. So what you want to do is, you know, just to print it out so you can take a look. So if you kind of went like this, see, it'll give you, look at, you got your host, you got your connection, your cache, all that stuff. You got your server name, the address, but this particular one is not in there. So I am running this on the local host, so I don't have proxy server, so it won't show there. You can get the, you understand? You can get, let's do echo $ server, and inside there we can say remote. That's one of the things that were in there. Remote ADDR, which is the remote address. See, so this is what my remote address is, because I'm running on a local host. So if you ran this, you can see, you know, the remote address of the person that's actually calling your stuff. Here's another way to get that full URL of my current page. So you can kind of do, let's do this. Oh boy, holy smokes. Let's do this. Bear with me, guys. So here's a way. So let's say we do this. Equal, and we want to call that server, that global, and then we want to get a request underscore scheme. Let's see if I spell that right. Yes, I did. Right, and you want to check, right? So you want to say if then you want to else this because you want you are comparing. So let's say if you want to dollar link equals to HTTPS, and I'm gonna echo it. Echo dollar link, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this. Let's do this. We're gonna cut that whole thing, put it in here, and we're gonna take that out. Like that. Okay. So this will give you, so well, right now it's just, it's comparing. Where's 22 at? Oh, where is the reg? This guy. See, HTTPS, which is really the schema of that, but it's not really my schema. Why would it show? So it's not. So you say this, which is kind of strange. This is the right way to do it. Boom, because it isn't. If it's not this, whatever that is, then do this. This is what that is. That's the actual thing. So if you kind of went like, you can kind of dump. You can run the var dump. Put this guy in there because you want to see the dump. It's a string for, this is an HTTP. See, that's how you know that it's really HTTP. I mean, you could do this stuff, but so you can even do this print, because you could print what it is, right? Print array underscore r. Like that. Let's see what it looks like. See? Where is line break? How about we take this, put it right here. There you go. You can just, that's part of that. Why is this giving me double? I said that this is, this is this one. This one is the var dump, which is fine. Then you're going to do this, then you're going to give me this, and then, this stuff here. So why don't we put it in here? There you go. See? You can check by doing this, you can check by doing this, or you can write your own little thing here and check that way. Here we will append the common URL characters. So if I went like, this is already called, remember this is not in a function, so it's actually in the outer the global scope. So we could do this what I'm about to do. So we could say link, and then we could say dot this. That means you're gonna this stuff, you're gonna add whatever's in here into this stuff. Okay, so it'll be something like, we could do this. We could say period // then append a host name, like host name IP to the URL. We could do this. See, look, we could just keep going because we're going to keep adding to it. So let's just go here, link dot equal sign, and then we're going to say $UR like that, and we're going to add, remember that command that we showed you on the last video to check out your host? So http_host. Let's put this under this. Let me see if I spell that right. HTTP host. Then you want to add, why don't we just do this so I can stop typing. So I want to append the request source location to the URL. This right here, I'm going to put it right in here. I'm going to say, remember that we showed you that before too. I'm going to say request the underscore URI. Right, now we want to write this down too. Let's put this. So basically I want to append the script name. So what do? You say script underscore name. What would be the other thing? Well, this will be the USL, so the returns. Okay, we could do that. So now I want to return the path of the parent directory by using that dir name, which I think I showed you already, but we're going to call it root path u. Trust me when I tell you, you'll get this. You just have to play with it a little bit. This will parse it, right? Because you already created it over there. Let me see. Not parse. Dir name. Dir name. I'm gonna say $link. I think that's what we spelled right here. $link. That will give you the directory name, and then we can echo it. So we could say echo. We could say current path. You get to use a lot of this stuff. Root path URI. Did I say that? No, URI. Wait a minute. It's done. Can't tell. Was it this way? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. We'll find out in a second if it's that. Then we're going to do, let's do a line break. Line break. Let's see. So you created this already. Remember, this is, we're still under the global scope, right? We don't have this written inside some function because we're not calling it. So it creates this or this, whichever it is. Then it'll do this one. So then you're gonna get the host name, you're gonna get the request URI, and you're gonna get the script name. You're gonna put that link into the directory name, which will give you. which you're assigning to this variable, and then of course you're going to print out that whole thing. It's going to show you what the current path is. So let's do this. There you go. Why don't we take this? Just put it right here. There you go, path name, and it's your path. See, it is HTTP location 8080 in the name of the file. The parse inc that we were thinking about a few minutes ago function is a built-in function like used to return the components of a parse URL. So it turns it into an array. So remember, over here we built it up, right? We kept adding, then we printed it out, which is what this is. Now we're gonna parse this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say dollar. We'll do. I'm not sure. We call it this URL. Sure, why not? Parse underscore URL. And then you're gonna put this guy in here. See? I use this a lot. I have a file that I include in every of my projects that has all these breakdowns of what directories or where it is and files that to be used, you know. So it's a good idea to get into that practice. This is really a good way of keeping track of your stuff. And you can put it in one file and just include it, which I will show you later what that is. So let's cycle this so we can see it, right? Let's do the pre format. Then we're going to print it, right? We're going to print that whole thing. Or we're going to take this, we're going to put it right inside there. Then we're going to add this with this forward right here. Then we're going to take, maybe we could do this. Let's see. There you go. See the breakdown? This is what this is, in the name of the file. Then we can, I don't know, put it together again. So we can kind of say this is the folder file path root equals to $root. Oh no. People from downstairs have shown up. So we're going to check out the scheme. Let me spell that scheme. You'll see what I mean. Then we're going to add 2 dots. Then we're going to do, see, I'm showing you this, right? We're breaking it down, we're putting it together, and we're breaking it down again. It's just another way. So we could say like this equals dot. Then we're going to say server, and then we're going to say, I don't know, would this work? HTTP underscore host. Dot $root URL. Then we're going to put the path. Another way of getting information and putting it all together. There you go. I think the path might be caps, but let's see. Here is oh man, just like I knew it would. We're going to add this whole There you go. That will be that, and then we're going to add a let's do some line breaks. Alright, so we do this, we broke it down, then we're putting it together, but we're using other things. And let's see. Boom, there you go. See, we had it right there, then we broke it down, see? And now we put it right back together. You can get the site scheme, which is what that is, right? That's what this is. So, of your URL protocol, right? And you already seen that, but if you want to see it separately, I'll give it to you. It will be something like $server scheme. See, did I spell that right? Schema. See, we do this because we broke it down right here. We parsed it, and that's what we're going to use. We're not going to use this right here. We're going to use whatever that we parsed it to. That's what this is. But I'm going to show it to you right here, what that parse is. So, did I spell that right? Yeah, let's see. Maybe I should put a echo. This is annoying. Let's see. Okay, I must have misspelled that. Yeah. Wait a minute, something is up on line 65. What did I do wrong here? Oh, okay. Sorry. It's the same thing because we're using this already. So we're going to break it down over here. So it will be root URL. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Why doesn't it? This is undefined index scheme. But we saw that it was in there. It worked over here. Let me see something. Oh yeah, okay. Of course. There you go. Sorry. Some of these things you have to do caps, and some of them could stay as lowercase. There you go. URL scheme. Okay, and that's when you combine the whole thing, which I showed you, is like right here. Because of this, I mean, you could kind of do this too. We could do, let's see, we say full URL, we'll leave it like that, and then we'll say HTTP $ server HTTP underscore host and then we're putting it together without using dots, without doing these combos. You can just put it right next to each other like this, just right next to each other. So we do, let's do semicolon. Okay, over here we're going to add the request. Where are we? Where's that request thing? Have you seen it? Oh, here it goes. We'll do this. We'll stick it right in there. And there you go. This is the whole thing. See, we broke it down here. We kept it separate, right? We did this, we used this concatenation to do it, right? We do this, we broke it down, we parsed it, we took it, we gave it to you like this, we combined it by doing this, but you can also do this, you know what I mean, together, like this. So this is part of that over there, let's see. That's part of that. And then let's see. So, why? Strange. Why wouldn't this work? URL, let me see. URL http / the server / that should not be a problem. What is it here? Syntax error in 67. It shouldn't be. We're using this. This is within our means. That's the most strange. The patience is not there, man. I don't understand this. It shouldn't have any problem. Wait a minute. It's impossible. Not supposed to work. I was thinking. Now I know for a fact this thing. Let's see something. I'm a little curious. Look, it worked. Did not like the parentheses. I mean the little marks. That's the most strangest thing. I have to take those things out for this to work. Let's see. Well, I always kept them in, so let's see. See what I mean? See the color? Because I looked at this, it says it's not going to work, but since this is green, it looked red. That means this is perfect. So what I would do is, I'm gonna prove it to you. See how you get those messages? It doesn't like it, so you need to put it in there. There you go. But that's the strangest thing. But within these codes, and I know that this looked good. See how it's green? I know it was green. I know that was right. When I did this, I don't know, did it pick it up? I guess it did, but if you do it separately, you can tell that it won't work. Well, see, it worked. Localhost 8080. Well, we reached the end, and if you enjoyed this video and you learned about the more of this data server super global, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. This will help grow my channel, and on the next video I will talk more about advanced PHP cookies, which I hardly ever use, but I want to explain it to you anyway, and sessions that I always use. Until next time, a good night.